What is a game? Easy question, don't you think so? You know what a game is. This could be chess, snake and ladders, Mobile Legends, and the PE sport that you took this sem. But those are just examples of games. What I'm asking for is the definition of a game. Maybe when your high school crush told you that he or she likes you, but the next day completely forget about it, you'd say love is a game. Or if you love playing tongue, it's mahjong, bingo, lotto, you'd say a game is an activity where someone wins and someone loses. Yep, someone wins money and someone loses money. Think about tic-tac-toe or football or the street games we used to play as kids. Do all games require 2 or more players? No. There's actually a game called Purple Plays, if you remember that one. So, maybe a game is just a thing you do for fun. But what about the game of Spirit of the Glass, or Hunger Games, or the Game of Thrones, where you either win or you die? When it comes to language, there's a lot to philosophize about. But one question that language and communication theories like to mull is the question of meaning. What do words like game, or red, or Bible means to different groups of people? How do we know about it? And who gets to decide about it? We have Rosareal and Tara to discuss semiotics and formalism.
Semiotic facts you probably didn't know.
Do you know what semiotics is?
Have you ever wondered about science?
Welcome to Semiotics 101. Semiotics is the study of science. When I do this, and when I say, I like balls, the goal is to interpret both verbal and non-verbal side. The verbal side is called linguistics, while the non-verbal side is just a visual sign just waiting to be read.
The term semiotics actually started to be used during the end of the 19th century. It was also first used to describe the logic of philosophy. It was also an American logician named Charles Sanders Peirce who first used the term semiotics as the formal doctrine of science.
Like trees, semiotics has branches and is divided into 3: pragmatics, syntactics, and semantics. Charles Sanders Peirce introduced the first branch and called it as pragmatics. It is the relation between the signs and the effect they have on the people who use them. In other words, signs are defined by its effect on the interpreter. For example, I am the interpreter, and I'll say, I heart you. Technically, heart is an organ, but pragmatically, for me, it means love.
The second branch of semiotics that you probably didn't know about is called syntactics. It is how words combine to create phrases and sentences. There are actually a couple of theories under this branch, and one of them is coming from a Swiss linguist named Ferdinand de Saussure. Saussure created 2 key structures in his work. First is all signs having 2 components, the signifier and signified. Signifier is any item or thing, while signified is an abstract idea. Like a smiley face, if seen on our paper, it means we did good. But if seen in a person's face, it means they are happy. Signifier is the smiley face, while good results or happiness are the signified. The second structure is that acts of speech happens from structure and grammar that rules the way signs are put together. He uses 2 terms, langue and parole. Langue is the language system like syntax and grammar, while parole is how we use language. This is like how we Filipinos say ganda niya, with an adjective as the first word, while in English we say she's beautiful, with the subject as the first word. Langue is the structure or grammar of our language, while parole is the actual language like English or Filipino. The clear difference means that our language is in the same pattern and cannot stand alone.
Meanwhile, Valentin Volosino's syntactics is more interested in the way language changes over time as well as its context. Now, for a trivia, we often associate the word gay with homosexuality these days, but originally it means happiness. This notion is described as multi-accentuality, in which a meaning could be multiple based on one's perspective.
Another theory under syntactics branch comes from a Russian theorist named Vladimir Propp. He focuses on text-based meaning, its function, and the characters that emphasizes this grammar structure and supports it. Propp wants to analyze the structure behind Russian folktales, dissect its
Do you know that semantics is the relation between the signs and their meaning? It is also our third and final branch. Roland Barthes developed this sign theory showing the cultural meanings are embedded with our language. Its order of signification is divided into denotation, connotation, and myth. Denotation is the first order of signification. It refers to a simple relationship of a signifier and a signified. Connotation is the second order of signification. Signified can become signifier in another level of meaning. Myth, also called as popular belief, refers to a chain of concept widely accepted throughout the culture, by which its members understand a particular topic.
To conclude these facts, Barth stated that semiotic theories emphasize the relevance in framing and shaping the way we think about modern media, society, and culture. It also emphasizes the transformative and manipulative power of text that is either visual or verbal. So that's all today for Semiotics 101, folks. Stay tuned tomorrow for more.